Hey everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my birthday book haul. So for those of you that don't know, my birthday was on Sunday, December 5th, and I turned 25, and I was really scared to turn 25, so all I wanted to do was spend the day with my husband and son and go to a bunch of different bookstores. So that was exactly what we did. So on my actual birthday, I got 9 books from a physical bookstore, and then I bought one off of Amazon, and then I got 3 books for myself a little bit before my birthday. So I will share 13 books with you today. So as I mentioned, I got 3 books for myself a couple days before my birthday, and one of those books was Red, White, and Royal Blue. As you can see, I'm currently reading it. I'm a little bit more than halfway through. I'm not going to share anything about this book or my thoughts on it because I'm going to talk about it in my December wrap up, but I've been seeing this book everywhere and I really wanted it, and there was this lady on Facebook Marketplace that had so many books. She had, like, I swear 20 to 30 pages of just all the books on her shelf, and she had so many duplicates too, so I don't know what she'd be doing to get her books, but she probably makes a good profit off of them because I got 3 books for $22, which is not bad at all. So I reached out to that lady asking her if she still had a couple books available, and she did, and she had it set up so that she could ship the books off of Marketplace, which must be a new feature, or I don't use Marketplace that much because I didn't know you could do that. And so she told me it was going to be $27. So I was getting ready to PayPal her the money, and she asked for my mailing address. I told her. She ended up living like 2 towns over, like a 30-minute drive from me, so we ended up meeting and I saved $5 on shipping. So I got 3 books for $22, like I said. One of them was Red, White, and Royal Blue, as I mentioned. One of the other books I got was Ties That Tether. I've heard really good things about this book, so I wanted to give it a go. I don't know when I'll read this book because I have my December TBR all planned out already, and I'm not sure about January, but I wanted to get this book because I hadn't seen it in any stores that I go to, so I definitely wanted to pick that up. So I got this one, and the last book I got from that lady off Facebook Marketplace was The Girl in the Mirror. I've been seeing this book everywhere, like it's always at my local half-price books, and I just never picked it up. And then slowly over time I've been hearing more and more about it, so I finally just decided to pick it up. So this is The Girl in the Mirror by Rose Carlyle. I have no idea what this is about. I enjoy going into books not knowing anything though, so when the time comes to read this, I'm gonna go into it blindly, and I really hope I like it. Okay, now moving on to the bookstores I went to. So the first bookstore I went to is my small town bookstore, and it's like 7 minutes from me, and last time I went there was nothing. I don't want to say there wasn't anything good, but I had my son and I was trying to push his stroller, and if you know anything about small town bookstores, they're not stroller friendly. I left empty-handed because I couldn't really look to see if there was anything that I liked. So this time when I went, now my son's walking, so it was a different scenario, but my husband was also with me, so I got a shop while my husband kind of just walked around with him and all of that. So I got 4 books at this bookstore. The first book I got was Night Road by Kristen Hanna. I'm really excited for this book. I've heard really good things about it, and it was in pretty good condition. Like, it's definitely been loved. Pages are a little ripped, but other than that, like, it's pretty good condition book. Like, the spine isn't cracked, and I'm just really excited for this book. I don't know what it's about. You'll learn that as you watch more of my videos, is that I love going into books blindly. I don't want to know anything about this book until I start reading it. I picked it up because I love Kristen Hanna. I'm not sure if you can see it right here. These are all my Kristen Hanna books. I love her. The next 2 books I got from that bookstore are by the same author, who I've only read one of her books, and to be honest with you, it was kind of so-so, but I've heard her other books are better, and that is Ruth Ware. So I got The Turn of the Key. I've heard really good things about this. I've heard that this is one of her best work. I'm really excited for that. I also got The Death of Mrs. Westaway, and then the one I read is The Woman in Cabin 10. Got both of these. And the last book I got from that bookstore was The Other Black Girl. I have no idea what this book is about, but it was one of Gabby Reed's book club, the Book Troop monthly pick, and I guess it was like mixed reviews. Some people loved it, some people didn't really care for it, but like no one actually like hated it or DNF'd it to my understanding. overwhelming. So I'm excited for this. Moving on to the other bookstore I went to. I actually ended up going to 3 bookstores that day, but the last one we went to was really big and overwhelming, and there was no public bathroom, and I was just ready to get out of there. It was also like 5:30 in the evening, and I was starving, so we cut it short. I didn't get anything there. But at the second bookstore I went to, which was Half Price Books, I got 5 books, and the first one is Sherry Lapina's Not a Happy Family. I am so excited I found this because I also didn't share with you guys, but for my Christmas present from my husband was a Book of the Month membership. So I did sign up for Book of the Month, and if I couldn't find this was going to be one of my add-ons. But I found it, so I'm really excited about that. I really want to read this. I've heard it's really good, and I've heard amazing things about Sherry Lapina, so I'm excited for this one. The next book I picked up is The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. I really want to read this. She has a book coming out on January 4th of 2020, and it sounds so good, but I feel like it's on my anticipated releases of 2022 list, but I feel like I should probably read some of her other books, so I'm going to try to get to this one in December. The next book I got, but the last Book of the Month book that I got, I was really excited to find because I've just heard this book is so amazing, absolutely phenomenal, and that is Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby. I am really excited to read this. I'm gonna try to get to it in December, but I really don't think I'll be able to. But I hope I can read this soon. If I don't get to it in December, I'm definitely reading in January. The next book I got is another Kristen Hanna, which is Winter Garden. I've had this on my TBR forever. Back when I added it to my TBR, I did read the description, but that was so long ago I don't remember what it's about. But like I said before, it's Kristen Hanna. Anything with her name on it, I'm gonna read. So, and the last book I found at Half Price Books is The Burning Girls by CJ Tudor. This is also one of the monthly picks for Gabby Reed's book group called The Book Troop, and I don't remember how she felt about it, but I've heard really good things about this, and so I definitely wanted to pick this up. I've never read CJ Tudor before, so I'm really excited for this book, so I picked it up. And then the book that I ordered off of Amazon, I've already read, so I'm not going to talk much about it because I'm going to talk about it more in my December wrap-up, but that is Finlay Donovan is Killing It. I have heard such amazing things about this book, so I added it to my December TBR, and it wasn't a 5-star read for me. Here I am explaining it and talking about my rating when I just said I wasn't. Anyways, this book is about a woman who's going through a divorce, and she has 2 kids, and her ex-husband is engaged to a new woman, and he's fighting her for custody because she cannot pay her bills. He pays her electricity bill. She's living in a house that he owns. She pays rent, and she misses monthly payments of rent all the time. And so she meets with her agent one morning in a public place. She meets at Panera, and she's talking about the plot of her book. She writes crime books, like crime mystery thriller books, and the woman sitting next to her does not know that she's an author and they're talking about books, so she gets the completely wrong idea. And it's a really good book, and I highly recommend everyone pick this up. The second one's coming out next year, and I'm really excited for it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notifications to be notified every time I upload. Please like this video and leave me a comment letting me know if you've read any of these books and how you felt about them. Okay, bye.